It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Boston Red Sox and the Toronto Blue Jays. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. The staffs for these two teams sure to be a focal point as this series moves along.
You know, I always think pitching and defense are the keys to success in the long run. So as the season gets started, it's going to be really important for this pitching staff to set a good tone. If they can get off on a good foot, it will do a lot for the confidence of the entire ball club.
The game's count starting now. Opening day on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Hyunjin Ryu gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, Matt, he reminds me, he's the closest thing that I've seen to David Wells. You watch him throw, he's 89 to 93 miles an hour, kind of a big, loopy, overhand curveball, does have the hard slider and the changeup. A good athlete for a big guy. You'll know if he's on early, he has to get his breaking pitches over to make his fastball effective.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Pull, that's inside.
Down the third baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Changed up on him here, and this is grounded to short. He's got it.
Hey, I know everybody was on their toes right there from the pitcher to the defensive side. Leadoff hitters are known for this. Find ways to beat the ball into the ground and beat it out and get on base. Now they have to keep him in check. Let's see if they hold the runner close.
Alex Verdugo is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. Lifted the other way out to left center. Fisher will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1.
Batting third, the left fielder, J.D. Martinez.
So a runner at first with 1 man gone, and into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. Peraza stands at first with 1 out. Grounded to the right, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch and a guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
Xander Bogaerts is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike, but he gets back in time, safe at second base. Here's the 0-1.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
First and second now, 1 man out. Hit out towards second, fielded by Panic. And there are 2 away now.
That is good.
Here now is Rafael Devers. His past history with Hyunjin Ryu, he's 1 for 4. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
Second and third, 2 away. Fouled away. And he's down on strikes, so they get 2 men into scoring position, but that's as far as they'll get as the side is retired. Boston strands a couple. Nothing in the Red Sox half of the first. The Blue Jays coming to bat on MLB Network. So coming to the plate, Joe Panic. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And the pitch.
Second baseman.
Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Grounded back up the middle. Base hit, and that's their first of the new campaign.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Stepping in now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as Sale will get the upper hand to start the at-bat here at strike 1. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Into the box, Lourdes Gurriel, as Sale will get the upper hand to start the at-bat here at strike 1. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Hey, watch out. This hitter's got one thing on his mind.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Seared down the first baseline.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez, as Sale will get the upper hand to start the at-bat here at strike 1. Could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now.
I know this guy has a lot. A lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive in the zone, getting ahead, forcing action.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. One left for Toronto. So striding forward now, Kevin Pillar. He'll start things out in the top half of the second. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope. That's inside.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
Batting 7. The catcher.
At the plate, Christian Vasquez. His past history with Hyunjin Ryu, he's 1 for 3. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. No score here as we play inning number 2. Hit out towards second. Panic is there. In time to first, and there are 2 away. So here's Michael Chavis now. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Red Sox go down 1. So digging in now, Bo Bichette. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. A ball and no strikes. 1-0 pitch is a slider, swung on and missed. 1-1. Now here's the pitch. And it's 1-2.
When the pitcher on the mound establishing this kind of heater, you got to come off everything else and find a way to get that bat head in the zone.
A shot to second base and handled for the first out. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and the big right-handed bat of Randall Grichuk saunters into the batter's box next. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Hit back up the middle. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out. Digging in, Rowdy Tellez. Trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
He's in complete command of his 2-seamer right now. It's got great movement, great depth, running all over the place. This offense is going to have a tough time.
Popped him up. Devers in foul ground. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland, and he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Popped him up. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
The batter, number 3.
One gone here in the Boston third. And digging into bat next, it'll be Jose Peraza. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike. Peraza makes a lot of great contact against left-handed pitching, perhaps one of the best in the game in that regard, but he does have his warts against right-handers at times. Just not as proficient at putting the ball in play when it's coming from that side.
The right fielder, number
So
99.
bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings up the outfielder Alex Verdugo. 0-1 the count. A bouncer up the middle. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Well, that's a nice base hit right there. Way to break up the rhythm. That was almost 8 in a row. This guy was starting to get his bearings about him on the mound. Had to break it up.
J.D. Martinez will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. Count now a ball and a strike. 1-1 is in there for strike number 2. Verdugo, runner at first with 2 gone. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. The 2-2 one more time. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Another one sent foul. Drilled down the line. A dive, but he can't make the play, and it's down the left field line. Verdugo rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he's in safely at third as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
The batter.
And the pitcher was this close to getting out of the inning and leaving that runner stranded, but the guy standing on third had other ideas, driving in the first run of the game.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Bogaerts possesses a slugging percentage above the .450 mark, so he's capable of running into one here. Swing and a flare hit toward right, and that's going to fall for a base hit. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's a 2-0 ball game, and he is into second base with an RBI double.
Definitely an aggressive approach here, down 0-2 in the count. Instead of shortening his swing and protecting the plate, he takes a big rip and is able to drive it deep for a couple of bases and an RBI.
And it's fouled away. 0-2, here it comes. Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Red Sox lead it 2-0. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring in Danny Jansen.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
When a hitter is showing he's unable to resist those inside pitches, you just might as well keep going in there and hope he keeps chasing. Those weren't strikes, but he wanted to hit them anyway.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Danny Jansen is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the third. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Derek Fisher is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Boy, that's just about in the catcher's glove there. It's 0-2.
This is part of what makes him one of the best pitchers in the game. He pounds strikes, and his stuff is really tough to make contact with. And when you fall behind 0-2, good luck.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Joe Panik stands in as he swings and misses for strike one.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. Back now here at Rogers Center, and here's Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Here comes the first pitch. Kevin Pillar is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball. Two and one after the foul ball there. Now here's the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And from the on-deck circle into the batter's box comes Christian Vasquez. In there, no balls and a strike.
0-1.
And here's a foul ball just off to the right as they get ahead of him here. 0-2. Here comes Ryu. 0-2. And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Standing in now, Michael Chavis. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Line drive to left. That gets down, and the inning will continue. Now this will rattle up against the wall. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so he got the changeup. He was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
Panik's got it. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Ready now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How do they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Heading out towards shallow right. Playable for Verdugo, and there's 1 gone. Striding in, Lourdes Gurriel. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Late swing there at the breaking ball. Must have been looking for something else.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your A swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today. Now batting to Oscar Hernandez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Not shocked by their aggressive nature at the plate today. but they got to change their MO if they're going to compete in this one.
Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Blue Jays go down in order. They trail it here 2-0. And here's Jose Peraza. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Jose Peraza.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0.
Hey!
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now a swing and a little bouncer softly hit to the right side of the mound.
The right fielder, number 99.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. As he'll take a look at ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Rained in to panic covering. Throw to first is going to be offline, so they just get the 1 on the play.
Well, he definitely rushed himself on that return throw to first there, and he threw it away. They got to force at second, and the runner didn't advance, so it'll just be scored a fielder's choice.
So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first, and that'll bring up the dangerous bat of J.D. Martinez. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hard hit ball to second, but that finds its way through for a base hit. Verdugo rounds the corner and is headed home. He scores as they extend their lead to 3. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Behind 0-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Martinez leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. A line shot to third base. And they got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settled with just the 1 out. Ready for another chance? Rafael Devers. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Hit out towards second. Panic's able to get there. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Not particularly graceful there, and as a result, he'll be slapped with an E4 on the play. Ready for another shot now, Kevin Pillar. And they're runners at the corners now. And there's his strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1. And he fouls this one off. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off. The 0-2 once more. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Red Sox strike for a run on the RBI double. On to the bottom of the 5th. Boston leads it 3-0. Back now here at Rogers Center, and here's Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Riding in once again, Bo Bichette. They'll start things out here in the home fifth, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Right to him. And quickly, there's one down to lead off the frame.
The right fielder, number 15.
Here's Randall Grichuk. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
Rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do that, you really make the hitter swing at the pitch you want them to swing at.
And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Sale into the windup. Here it is on 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Man, he's in control of all his weapons right here. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Once digging in now, Christian Vasquez. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Christian Vasquez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good downward action there, and it's 0-1.
You know, you love a guy who attacks the zone, but sometimes I think he could throw too many strikes. That could be the case right here. This offense is going to the plate, just pulling the trigger on everything.
Jordan Romano is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. High in the air into shallow left center. Gurriel calls for it. He's got it 1 away. Now in the box, Michael Chavis. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Fastball called for strike 2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Fisher's on his horse. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Mitch Moreland. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. 3 runs, 8 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Grounded to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox, but they lead it 3-0. Up next is Danny Jansen. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced? Other than it's been fantastic. We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Now a slider down the middle, but laid off. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
Derek Fisher the next to bat. Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Martinez looking up, gone into the home bullpen for a home run. A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Blue Jays are on the board. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
Well, they're still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give them a spark to climb back into this thing. We'll see if this gets him going.
Here's Joe Panic.
The second baseman.
As Sale will get the upper hand to start the at-bat. Here it's Strike one. The windup and the 0-1 is put in play to the right side of the infield. Fielded cleanly on to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out.
Now batting, third baseman.
Now at the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sales ready. 0-1 pitch on its way. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Jays get one back on the solo home run. Top of the order due up to start the seventh. It's the Red Sox 3 and the Blue Jays 1. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in Jose Peraza, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Now the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. He's got it. Throw not in time, and he's in there with his third hit of the afternoon.
Boy, when things are good, things are going really good. How about a swinging bunt infield single right there for his third knock of the game, D-Row?
Yeah, he has to be feeling frisky right now. He's had 2 great at-bats, and then this one, he's 100% on fire. Getting an infield single for his third knock of the game, that's awesome.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Jansen waits on it. 1 away. And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez, and he'll complete the cycle if he can blast one over the wall here. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Line toward the gap in left center, and this is going to find the seam as it scoots through on the carpet for extra bases. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first.
Hey, D-Row, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Thomas Pannone is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day. Here's Xander Bogaerts now, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Red Sox strike for a run on the RBI double. Get up and stretch. It's now 4-1 Boston. Next to bat for Toronto, Lourdes Gurriel, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball, 1-1.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top-notch. This guy's a horse.
Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Gurriel is retired, and there's one away. Teoscar Hernandez digging in now. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Hernandez
shoots this one over to first. And that's through for a hit.
Hey, after starting the game 0 for 2 with 2 punch outs, that single had to feel good right there. Nice piece of hit.
At the plate now, Bo Bichette. No balls and 1 strike. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And now before the 0-1 pitch, a quick stoppage as he steps out. From the stretch. Hit down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. From the stretch. A square to bunt, and it's popped up. And he makes the catch. 2 away now. Randall Grichuk at the plate now.
Randall Grichuk.
Sale sets. First pitch on its way. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
Rowdy Tellez the next to bat. As Sale will get the upper hand to start the at-bat here at strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
With runners on base, 2 outs and 2 strikes, this is a big next pitch for both sides.
And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up a man who's a human highlight reel defensively, Kevin Pillar. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Sam Gaviglio is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day.
Number 43, Sam Gaviglio.
The 1-0 home.
Oh, that's out.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Line toward right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And this will get all the way to the wall now.
When you drive the ball into the gap like that, nothing but good things can happen. Neither one of the outfielders had the wheels to catch up to it, and he glides easily into second for a double. Now we'll see if the guys behind him can get him in.
He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
In today's game, it's seeing so many guys strike out and not worry about it. I'd love to see a little 2-strike approach right here. Maybe shorten up a little bit and try and force-feed something the other way.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Christian Vasquez goes down to become the first out in the 8th inning. Grichuk is there. 2 down. Striding in for Boston, Mitch Moreland, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Pillar stands at second with 2 gone. Slider bends into the middle of the strike zone, taken for a strike.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
Swing and a ground ball for the second baseman, Panic. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
Big spot here. Runners at the corners, 2 gone. And digging into bat next, it'll be Jose Peraza. No balls and a strike to count.
Hey, I don't have a problem with him taking a pitch right there. It's a good opportunity to see what he's got. Also a good opportunity to see if he's going to be pounding the strike zone.
And they'll add 1 more to the lead. It's now a 5-1 ball game.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead. They're a grand slam ahead, Dan, but you're a former closer warming up. When you see a 3-run lead and then your offense gets it to 4, and you know that save situation's got.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Red Sox settle for just the 1. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Boston's out in front, 5-1. Digging in once again, Danny Jansen. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, I know he's aware he can't tie the game with 1 swing of the bat, but maybe he's just trying to excite the boys and get one on the board.
Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
Into the box now, Derek Fisher. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Martinez has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Stepping in, Joe Pennant. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
Sale has his target, looking for the strikeout here on 0-2. And he's got another one. 15 strikeouts in the ball game, and the side is retired. Blue Jays go down in order. They're down 5-1. New inning set to get underway, and into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Hey, love the pitcher attacking the zone right here. He knows he's got a patient hitter at the plate. Might as well steal that first strike.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. 1-1. Strike 2 swinging.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. Here comes the first pitch. Xander Bogaerts comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Hard on the ground toward short. Scooped up. And there's out number 2. Now to the plate, Rafael Devers. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Looking up is the right fielder. And it's gone as they add still another. It's a solo home run for Rafael Devers. First home run of the campaign for him, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Yeah, he took care of the 3 and 4 hitters. They might have thought the danger had passed. Well, he was wrong. The number 5 man takes it deep and out of here. It's always tough to get through the teeth of the lineup completely unscathed, and that's evident right here.
He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. A ball and a strike now. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. Weakly hit to third. Fielded cleanly. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
Christian Vasquez is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Hit softly on the ground to third. He's right there. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag. So following the error, it's now runners at first and second. And standing in is the DH, Michael Chavis. Giving chase is Hernandez. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. Vasquez is on his way home. He comes across to score, and they're pulling away. They lead by 7. So now to the plate, Mitch Moreland. And a ball 1-0. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. And this is turning ugly now as this ball's down for extra bases.
That's what happens when a slider doesn't do what you want it to do. That was just one of those cement mixers, kind of just spinning but doing nothing. Nice job of punishing that pitch and picking up 2 bags on 1 swing.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
And that's a fair ball as this one will get down the line. He pulls into second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. And looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Peraza at second with 2 down. And there's strike 3, so we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. 9 men come to the plate, however, 5 of them score. 2, 3, and 4 set to kick off the bottom of the 9th. The Red Sox are out in front 10-1. Now at the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Slapped hard the opposite way. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
I mean, that fires me up right there. Opposite field knock, and in today's game, where every manager is employing hundreds of shifts to watch this batter go the other way was special.
At the plate, Lourdes Gurriel, as Sale will get the upper hand to start the at-bat here at strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And he takes this one high, 1-1.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
No contact there, and it's 1-2.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Now back.
Ready once again to Oscar Hernandez. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Offensive game plan needs to change right here. They need to get a little bit more aggressive. It's too late to try and work counts.
And he falls behind 0-2. Runners on first with one down. And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up.
No hitter is ever going to feel good about taking the hat trick with 3 strikeouts in a game, but I will say he's not the first guy to have a terrible game against my man on the mound. And you know what? He won't be the last. We all know he's one of the best in the business for a reason.
To the plate now, Bo Bichette, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. A ball and a strike.
Can't waste getting the leadoff runner on in this situation. Someone's got to bear down and get a big knock.
The 1-1. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. Final strike for the Blue Jays. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. Two pitch is fouled away. A runner on first with 2 away. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, and sometimes you just need a guy to go out there and battle. It doesn't have to be pretty all the time, but just good enough to get the job done. Well, this guy, he was a heck of a lot better than that, going the entire 9 innings, saving his bullpen, and getting the win.
10-1, the final lopsided score in this ball game. The Boston Red Sox put a 10 spot on the scoreboard in this one. Chris Sale gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, turning in a very strong complete game effort. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious Boston Red Sox, 10 runs on 16 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on base. For the Blue Jays, 1 run, 5 hits.